Healthy food, healthy living. Healthy food, new lifestyle changes. This is the way to go, guys. This is the way. Mm-hmm. Real food. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Blessing, 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 blessing to you guys. This is your girl Leah, authentic journey, guys. And this evening, guys, I'm here to talk to you about something that is really affecting a lot of women today. A lot. A lot of women today. And so I'm here just to talk about it because I have experienced it. And that is why I can speak about it. So I'm just going to speak about it just like how, just my experience and what it's all about. Because you see, when it comes on to illness, a sickness, many are ashamed to talk about their illness. Many are ashamed to discuss it. Many are ashamed just to share it with others. But for me, it's a no-no. And one of the things my mother used to told me in the past, she always used to say, Lee, no one cause sickness. Sickness just come upon a lot of people. Now you have some people who live their life stupidly and foolishly. Yes, I do agree. But when it come out to these form of illness, no one cast it on themselves. No one. There is no pointing finger. There is no blame game. There is nothing. But yet still, we women tend to even take illness and tell it to other women, which is not right and can never be right. So, I'm here right now to speak to you about this illness. It has been plaguing women, not only today, but from years gone by. But to be honest, it is mostly frequently now that we are hearing about this illness. And so many, just the other day, the reason why I so desire and decided to speak about it is because the other day I post a video on TikTok, and a lot of people was texting and asking me what I do, asking for advice. And I always willing to share with people. I always willing to share. I don't have a problem in sharing with people whatever I go through. At times I don't wish for anyone to face it, so I will tell people of my experience and what I do. And I believe in natural remedies. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to tell you people out there to don't take your medication from your doctor. And I'm not going to tell you not to go to the doctor or not to go to the clinic. I'm not going to do so. I'm going to say to you what I have done so far and what is working for me. So don't go out there go tell any lies on me now to said. Leah Authentic Journey said, don't take medication and do not do this. Do not spread no propaganda upon me. May I go ask you, I am not a doctor, I am not a licensed nurse. I'm just going to say what worked for me. And because it worked for me, I am here to share it with you, because part of my remedies was given to me by a friend. And I must say, first thing, I don't tell someone about a remedy that I don't try. If I came, whenever time you see me came on here or come on here and tell you something, guys, it have worked for me. I have proven it. And so this is the reason why I can come and I can say boldly, this has worked for me. And so this is what I'm here to speak to you about tonight, because I went the other day and I just posted the videos. And I was saying, I was just showing a few of the stuff that I use and how it works. and how good it is, and the difference that I see and the difference that I feel in my body, and the outcome of everything and how it worked for me. And I can testify to it and said it worked for me. And so I'm telling you ladies who are suffering from this wicked disease, I don't know what to call it, but this fibroid, it is plaguing the woman, not here, not there, but all over the world, but mostly black women. We African women, it's mostly the one who are facing these problems. It mostly comes after African women, we black ladies. And so as women, we're not supposed to be tearing down each other. We need to build up each other and share with each other, because so many times we tear down each other. We take each other's sickness and tell people it is not right. Because you might have a illness that I don't have. I might have one that you don't have. I'm not afraid of sharing my illness any at all. So guys, let I step right into it. Don't forget to go over to my YouTube channel at Leah Authentic Journey. Remember guys, to click the link. I'll be posting and sharing a lot of these videos with you. I only can say what worked for me, for what don't work. Now, 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with fibroid. And I was feeling ill. And I'm going to give you the symptom. Ladies, check yourself. Check yourself and do not wreck yourself. Please, listen to me, ladies. So, ladies, I was feeling a lot of cramp in my abdominal cramps. Seeing my period for longer days. These are just a symptom I'm telling you that I was feeling. And one thing, I study my body, so I know whenever time something is wrong, I can tell. So I start to suffer with cramp in my lower abdomen, as I said before. I start to have heavy menstrual period whenever time it come on. Longer days. When I was growing up, I remember a lot of young girls used to have period pain, and they used to feel pain, and they used to drink all sort of stuff. I never have such pain. I never used to have when I was younger. The only thing, when I was young, if I lift weight, I know it will affect me. But I used to have regular period. So my cycle used to be quite fine, 7 days. And parent, another thing, as I'm saying this, let I just share with you. There is no such thing. Before your daughter start to have sex, their menstruation can change. I remember mom used to say, you must be mixing around or playing with someone. What happened? Your menstruation changed. Nothing like that. Those first time parents, nothing like that. Those times I would never cross a man. I afraid a man. And my period cycle used to change. And I never, ever, those times I not even ever have sex yet. And my cycle used to change. And then over the years, start to have children and stuff. I remember my cycle used to be 4 to 5 days, and it was normal. And my menstruation was always okay. So whenever time I miss my menses, I always know, you're gone. So 2 years ago, I remember, as a solid woman, fat if you may call it, because some people would say, don't call me fat again. That not true for me. So it is what it is. A lot of people, if you say fat, they said, oh, don't call me fat and XYZ. I'm fluffy, I am solid, I am beautiful, and I love myself. The only reason that I find the gym and working so hard and exercising, and I can see that I lost a few pounds, is because of health reason. I love myself enough to work on a better health. Love yourself, ladies. We comes in all different size and shapes. We come short, tall, slim, fat, round, solid, whatever you want to call it, brown skin, light skin, dark skin, whatever. Love yourself, because if you do not know how to love yourself, then you don't go to, you're not even going to understand when someone love you, because love is not no tell me that you love me. It's about showing me that you love me. So ladies, don't let no man tell her that they love you. Tell them to show it to you. And in order for you to recognize what is love, you have to love yourself first. So, as I said, 2 years back, yeah, it's not last year, the year early, about January, February there, yeah, 2 years back, I was diagnosed with fibroid. And the reason how I found out, I was feeling a lot of pain all over my back, my lower back. I was just feeling tired sometimes. Sometimes my tummy highish, lady. Me tell you something. When I find myself with big belly, when I never used to have, check it out. Well, my tummy never huge as some women, and and I see some ladies carrying some tummy today and they feel like it is fine. Ladies, let me tell you something. Be honest with yourself. The most illness that we can have is to have this big large tummy sitting up on our organs. It affect our organs. So I start to feel bloated sometimes, and then when that cycle come on, it's like it is so heavy, and it will stop and it come again. I sorry for all those who are suffering with, because it is not easy. I'm not going to pretend it is not easy, especially the work that I does. Ladies, I do domestic work, and sometimes you might get a day work, because I'm a hustler, me a worker. Whatever time I leave work, I'm looking something else, because when you're in another man's country, you're him, so you want to go home, you're not here forever. So you're making a solid foundation, you're building a solid foundation, and that is my aim. So guys, let me tell you, I decided that I go to evening jobs and all sort, and sometimes when I'm walking through the door, I twist up from pain all over, ache and pain. And I'm saying, oh my God. And sometimes you find yourself, you want to urinate more often than I never used to before. And I'm saying, what is going on? My feeling is not right. I start to feel nausea, all different type of feelings coming upon me. I tired very easily. And as long as you're watching my channel for a while, you're supposed to know that Leah is a walker. Don't watch my size. I'm dangerous when it comes out to walking. So guys, I just find myself and all those symptoms coming upon me, and my belly sometimes just feel heavy. It have a heavy feelings, very heavy. So I decided, and I said, no, this is not, the feeling that I was feeling was terrible. And I started to feel serious pain. Oh my. Whenever time my cycle come on, I used to put my hand underneath my tummy, and I used to hold it, and I used to groan, and I used to moan. And through it all, I'm going to work. Let me tell you something, living in foreign country, it's not easy. To keep a roof over your head, it's not easy. But thanks be to God, because in all things, we must give God thanks. So, I keep saying, no man, this feeling's not right. Me just not like the feelings and the pain. So, me that work, I'm not feel good, me weak out, and I decided that I have to see the doctor. So I told my boss one day that I have to go. I'm really not feeling well. And I went to the doctor. And the doctor said, okay, I'm going to have to send you to do after I tell him all one thing is, so when I go to the doctor, I am not afraid to sit and speak with the doctor, and I'm going to ask you question behind question. I'm going to ask you all sorts of questions. I'm not afraid to ask you, if you're not comfortable speaking with that doctor, obvious that doctor is not for you, because you need to ask question. Doctor, this is my situation, and what you think about this, and what is the outcome, and what can I do? And because the doctor tell us, so you still going to do some research. So now guys, let me tell you, I decided that he said I have to go to see a gyna. Now fortunately, certain opportunity that we have home, we do not have it in this country. We don't. To see a gyna, you better have money. To do some tests, you better have money. If at the last you have, you better find it to go do it. Because I have to go to the gyna. The gyna send me to do get all this. You have to do blood work. You have to do pap smear. You have to do scan. You have to do x-ray. You have to do ultrasound. Everything in the book they're giving you. And the blood test work alone. I spend 1,200 US dollars to do those tests. At the end of the day, by doing the blood work and the scan, the ultrasound and everything, I spend 2,700 and something dollars. I spend what I don't have. I put myself in debt. So I went there. They do their thing. Now, when you go there and they do those scans, they're not telling you nothing, you know. Now they're sending you back to the doctor to go back to pay money. You have to go back to pay some money. Because this is how the doctor system works, you know. This is how it works. You have to go back now to pay some money to the doctor for the doctor to tell you. When I take it back to the doctor, you wouldn't believe the doctor said, let me tell you, we all must be careful of these doctors that some of us are going to, because trust me, some of them were, some of them don't know nothing. The doctor said we have to go back to the gyna. Now I understand the gynecologist is specialized in certain things. You understand me? So I went back to the gynecologist. Again, spending what I don't have. So, thank be to God. Father, I give you thanks. I give you glory. So now I went back to the gynecologist. Gynecologist look on it. Oh, Mr. Costa, oh, not good. You have a cyst that need to attend to. You have fibroid and you need an operation. I need an operation. Now, when you come on to doctor, you know, these doctors, they don't want to know where the money coming from, you know. You better find it. And every visit, if you just go to do a test and just bring it back, that's another charge. Let me tell you something. You see, Jamaica, sometimes we will criticize so much and talk about you go to the hospital and you have to sit down and wait how long. Let me tell you something. People out there want to better be thankful, they better be grateful. Yeah, me telling you something, because the opportunity we want to get in this country as foreigner, you pay different. When a Bahamian will pay, like you go to the dentist and they will pay 30 or none, you better have your 60 or your 80. You get what I'm saying? I remember once I went to do a deep clean, $850 for the top alone. For a deep clean, the top, $850. So let me keep it focused right here on this fiber story, but I have many stories, so this is the start. So let me tell you. So guys, I decided and I said I have to do the scan. I do them all, bring it back to the doctor. Head swell big now. You hear how much $1,000 I have to spend. Doctor tell you say you has to prepare for it. How much you has to pay. There's no pay down, you know. You better have it. There's no pay down. And let me tell you, jumping, don't jump the gun too fast. Don't jump it. Whenever time you go to the doctor and the doctor tell you something, research it. You research it. And I remember I was working at this place, and one of the lady there did have this similar situation, and she was going to do hers. It's a difference when you have and you don't have. I never have it. They could find it to do it. So God bless her mom. They all, and she did it. And you know, she will talk to me about it. Again, do not afraid to talk about your illness. Me not say because spread it all about. But she used to speak to me about it and talk to me. And you know, that time I tell you, say, plenty of the time I'm telling you, if she ever know, at that time I'm running like a Jordan River. But, you know, through it all, I work, I do my work, and I go through. And trust me, I decided that I'm doing some research. But first, I went and I set the appointment with the doctor to have the operation done. And then my eldest daughter, she always said, she's negative. She's negative bad. And she said, I telling you not to do no surgery here. You're not listening. Everything you're quick to do. And how much people will say do surgery and XYZ. And, you know, I just want to get this thing out of me. And, you know, because I'm in the verge of working on myself and doing what I have to do. So eventually now, I went to I went to my boss and I speak to my boss about it. We have a discussion about some time off. And I decide to take it from there. So I want to stop this and move on to part 2. So here is part 1. So click over to watch part 2 of the continuation. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and to hit the notification bell. Whenever time I post a video, you will be notified. I'm going to stop it, guys, and then I'm going to move on to part 2.